Slender Revolution X here. Okay guys, so here's the deal. This semester, I'm going to school on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So essentially, what I'm going to be doing is probably giving you guys at least once a week a video from school. So basically what's happening is I have an hour and a half between my classes, which basically gives me time to reach out to you guys and get you guys some information and my thoughts on a few things here and there. So it's kind of going to be like a vlog deal. Like I said, you're going to be getting it probably once or twice a week with me just being random places at school, things like that. Just because it gives me something to fill my time with and kind of get thoughts that have been on my head, like been on my chest the night before, out, you know. And today what I wanted to talk about was the YCS Atlanta. With it wrapping up, we saw our first top 16 draft play, which was pretty interesting. I want to get your guys' thoughts on that. Not only do I think it's strange due to the fact that we will no longer have top 16 deck lists, or I mean, if we do, it's going to be completely absurd because it's just going to be Battle Pack Round 2 draft bot, like decks made out of the cards. So it's a little irrelevant. I understand what they were trying to do and get skill, but that's not what I wanted to talk about today. What I wanted to talk about today was how ARG is single-handedly becoming a more popular event than any YCS. If you guys don't know, there's the new thing called the ARG circuit, which basically this company is going around hosting giant Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments in like several cities around the U.S. I mean, I went to the one in Columbus. There's been one in, I think, Rhode Island. There's one this weekend in North Carolina, something like that. But basically what it is just an amazing tournament with amazing coverage. And that's one thing that they have over YCS is any Yu-Gi-Oh sanctioned tournament, for whatever reason, has terrible coverage. And I don't understand it. I know I've gone over it several times, but I wanted to just, compare the two. I mean, this is a small company. I think they have 2 or 3 stores, which is hosting these events that have just like this amazing prize backing, amazing coverage, like all the big time players are at these events. It's no like small time thing, It's held by ARG, which is one of the bigger names in Yu-Gi-Oh that isn't Yu-Gi-Oh. So you're looking at something that somebody thought up of and was like, hey, let's do something and do it right. And you think that at this point, the company of Konami would have caught on to something because it's gotten so big, Like the Circuit Series is huge. They have great coverage on every feature match. They have great coverage on every, top 16, top 8, finals. They even have like specialty events, like the Jeff Jones versus Kevin Silva best out of 5, $500 to your charity match. The Konami Yu-Gi-Oh sanctioned tournaments have never done anything like that. And you kind of wonder, how long is it going to take for them to realize we're messing up here, we're fucking up. Like they have such a good opportunity at these YCSs because they're still big. We saw we saw a big turnout at Atlanta and a lot of innovation there, and it would be nice to be able to capitalize on that. Not just these shitty, 8 hours later articles on the Dragon Duel's parent of the day. Those things are completely irrelevant. In today's world, we have a thing called Twitch TV, which is a free app. It's a free website, a free streaming website. All you need to do is create an account. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard for Konami to do that and then broadcast their feature matches, their top 8, all of that stuff. It's not like it costs them money. It costs them, sure, a little bit of manpower, but you have to set up a table, but like, I would rather do that than read some typed article about a guy who's role-playing as Grapha. I understand that has its own little ring to it, but, they've never had, and people are crying out for this shit. Like, it's not like it's a difficult thing anymore. People do vlogs. Small stores have Twitch accounts that you can watch their weekly locals on every week, 2-3 times a week. So, it's not like it's an impossible thing to do. And I think it would be great. Now, not taking anything away from ARG because, at this point, I'd rather go to any ARG circuit than any YCS. If we get a circuit to come to my area, I would go in a second, in a heartbeat. Like, rather than go to the YCS, it being sanctioned by Konami, you need to have, I don't know if this rule is still in effect, but I would assume it is, where you need to have every card in your possession in the same sleeve. So if you have a deck box and there's not every card in the exact same sleeve, you're screwed. So I just don't understand how it's so difficult to be able to do this. But basically, I just want to get your guys' thoughts on it, because to me it's mind-blowing. I don't understand why you wouldn't want to be able to capitalize on the technology that's there at your disposal to help grow this game, you know? So if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any comments, leave them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And as always, guys, remember to subscribe to join the revolution today. This is Slender Revolution X signing out, and I will see you guys next time. Take it easy.